Hey guys, in this video I will give you the overview of Shiny. So if you want to build a web application in R, this is the package for you. So this is the content we will do. First we will see the overview of web app and then architecture of Shiny application. Then finally we will see how you can maintain the files while making Shiny application. So let's get started. First we see how the website or a web app run. So to run any web pages is made up of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And what you generally do, you communicate to the server uh, by the HTTP protocol. You what you do, you give the request and to the server. Server is not a rocket science, it's just a simple computer like you use in your daily life. So in server you don't have a graphical user interface, and similarly in server you can install the any software like R, Python, Julia, JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Then what server do, server give the response to you and you got the result. So now so before going forward I want to let's take the example, so that after this example or story you can visualize the architecture of Shiny application. So here you can see that there is a boy, his name is Sam, and he come here uh, to the juice shop where you can drink the juice. So there are three type of juice available in the shop, rupees 20 juice, and 30 rupees and the 50 rupees. And this is the customer care female which is seated in the front of shop, and she ask order from you. So suppose this is the Indian city, and in India specifically what soap owners do, in juice they mix lots of sugar and ice, which is unhealthy. So in India you have to specifically tell the what quantity of sugar you need and what quantity of ice you need while making the juice. So likewise Sam ordered the juice. He said that I want a juice, uh, 30 rupees juice, and I want sugar 1/4 of a spoon and ice 1. Customer care takes the order and send it to the juice maker. Juice maker is also a female. So juice maker is located inside the house, you can imagine, and there is a corner in the shop where you got your output or juice. So what juice maker do, I explain it. So first what she do, she take a glass like 30 rupees glass, empty glass, so that you can store the juice, right? So there is a machine in little size machine where you put your glass, and while making the juice it contain the juice and your juice is ready. So you can imagine like that. Now she took the glass, empty glass. Now she built the juice according to your requirement, customer requirement. Like she added the sugar 1/4 spoon and ice, and then you finally got the result in the windows. So likewise, you can imagine that. So instead of SOAP, you can imagine user interface, a web browser, Google Chrome, Mozilla, whatever you like, and inside the house, not inside the house, but server is located in somewhere in the world. Like if you are seated in the Bangalore, let's suppose that your server is situated on the USA. You can imagine, but the process is same. You can imagine like that in the story. So in the user interface there are two element is there, input element or order and the output element. So in user interface, and in server is nothing, it just build the juice for you. First let's look the user interface and server. So in user interface you need two element, input element and output element. So I write the example, you can see, and in the server you write a code to build the object, like you can imagine the juice. Or so in this scenario I will explain in the next video. So let's take the example. Now he want a object histogram of 30 random number. So he order this input in the slide, and it gives the request to the server. And what server do, first he make a container to store the object, or so he make a container by using the output dollar sign. He want to store the histogram, that's why it write histogram. Then finally it render the object according to the user's input. There are other details is available, I will explain these things in the next video. All the things I cannot cover in the one video. So then our product is ready, and finally you got the output. So this is the container where your our object is stored, and you got the result. Likewise, a Shiny application work. This is very simple, simpler than Django or any type of web application framework you see. Now let's see how you can maintain the files in Shiny. You can write all the things like user interface and server in the one file by writing the file name app.r. So instead of this, I recommend it. You can make a different you can make a two files, ui.r and server.r. or you can put your user, and in UI you put your user interface uh, code like input element and output element, and in server you write the R code to build the object. I give you the demo. This is my computer, and this is the folder. Under inside this I write two files. I just open it. So here you write a input element, and here you output element. In server.r you write a R code to build the object. So I run this. This is your very simple Shiny application. I want a 30 random number histogram. So you got this. So I hope you understand. Thank you.